Hey everyone, in order to start our new unit, we are going to need to know about the coordinate plane, domain and range, and that sort of thing. So the coordinate plane is formed by an intersection of two lines, the horizontal and vertical axis. The horizontal axis is my x-axis, and my vertical axis is my y-axis. So again, x-axis is the horizontal, y-axis is my vertical. Origin is where the x and the y axis intersect. This point is 0, 0. Quadrants are just the four regions of my graph. When I'm looking at ordered pairs, x-axis or my x-coordinate comes first, my y-coordinate comes second. And then when we are talking about our quadrants, so if we're looking at my coordinate plane, this is quadrant 1. And then we go in a counterclockwise rotation. So this is quadrant 2. This is quadrant 3. And then this is quadrant 4. My y-axis is the one that goes up and down. My x-axis goes side to side. This is all stuff that you have learned in previous math classes, just kind of a quick review of the coordinate plane. So if I look at point A is in quadrant 1, and its ordered pair looks like 4, 2. I go over 4, up 2. Point B is in quadrant 3. Its ordered pair is -5, -6. Point C is in quadrant 4. Its ordered pair is 10, -4. Point D is on the y-axis. It's not in any specific quadrant since it's on the y-axis, and its point is 0, 7. Point E is in the second quadrant. Its ordered pair is -9, -2. And point F is on the x-axis, again not in any specific quadrant because it's on the x-axis, and its point is -1, 0. Now if I flip my page, in relationship to talking about our coordinate plane, I'm talking about relations. That is just a set of ordered pairs. So a set of ordered pairs, a couple examples could be -6, -2, 5, -1, 0, 6, all different sets of ordered pairs. I can show relations between an x and a y coordinate by ordered pairs, what I just gave you. I can show it by tables or by graphs. Domain are all of my x values. So if domain are my x values, range are going to be my y values. All right, so I'm going to just simply rewrite these ordered pairs in my table. 5, 2, -7, 1, 0, 3, 4, -4. I'm going to do my domain and range first before I graph. So domain, again, all my x values. And I'm just going to write them out in order from smallest to largest. So -7, 0, 4, and 5. Range are my y values, writing them out in order from smallest to largest. So -4, 1, 2, and 3. All right, and then actually graphing. So I would go over 5 up 2, go over -7, up 1, go over 0, up 3, and go over 4, down 4. Not too bad, I hope. All right, looking at number 2, doing the same thing. So I am writing out my ordered pairs in my table. Domain, my x values, I'm writing them out from least to greatest. So -6, I have one that repeats. I'm just going to write it down one time. Range are my y values from smallest to largest. And then we're going to go ahead and graph. So for -6, 0, I'm going to go to the left 6. I don't go up any. Go over 1, up 4. Over 8, down 3. Then over 1, down 5. All right, looking at number 3, this time we are asked to work backwards. So we are given the graph. I'm going to go ahead and make it in the table and then transfer over into my ordered pair. So if I just start with the leftmost dot and kind of work my way around, this leftmost dot is -6, -5. Second dot is, I didn't go over any, but I went down 7. Third dot, it looks like I'm going over 2, up 4. And then the last dot, it looks like I go over 4, down 7. So I'm just making them now into my ordered pairs. -6, -5, 0, -7, 2, 4, and 4, -7. Domain again are my x values. I'm going to go from smallest to largest, which right now my table already is from smallest to largest as far as the domain. Range are my y values from smallest to largest. I have this -7 that repeats. I'm just going to write it down once. All right, if I flip my page, we're going to just go into function because I think that you guys are pretty good at looking at a graph, making it into a table, then into an ordered pair, or going from an ordered pair, writing it into a table, and then graphing it. So looking at function, function is, or I guess a relation is a function if the x value does not repeat. So in other words, each x value is paired with 1 and only one y value. In other words, x does not repeat. So if I look only at my x values, looks like x values do not repeat, so yes, this is a function. Looking at my x values, this x value repeats, so no, not a function. Looking at x values do not repeat, so yes, it's a function. Then looking at x values on number 8, I have an x value that repeats, so no, not a function. I can do the same thing looking at my table. Looks like my table, my x's do not repeat, so yes, this is a function. Looking at my table, x values do not repeat, so yes, a function. And then I have a repeating number -3, so no, it's not a function. Pretty easy to determine if it's a function or not given ordered pairs or the table. If I were given a graph and were asked to determine if it's a function or not, we use what's called the vertical line test. So the vertical line test is if any vertical line passes through the graph no more than once, then it's a function. So if I were to go vertical line passes just once, vertical line just once, vertical line just once, just once, just once. So yes, this is a function. Vertical line passes just one time, one time, one time. This time it actually passes twice. It'll hit both of those points twice. So no, it's not a function. Then the last time, if I go down, only touching one time. So yes, a function. Let me know if you guys have any questions about vertical lines, functions, domain, anything like that.